Hi, I'm Christina. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, my husband Tim and I have been living in Chiatura, Georgia, Europe, for a good while now. We are in the process of renovating an apartment in a historic building. We're getting close. It's almost the end. The following video is about choosing our new wood flooring and installing our solid wood doors. Enjoy. We got back from Tbilisi over the weekend and we've come back up to the house to continue on painting. Before we could actually get back to the painting, near the air conditioner we had a hole to fill in, and then we had to do the same thing in the other room. This air conditioner, where there was a hole left, Tim mixed up some plaster and filled in that hole, so he'll sand that one. And then when the air conditioning man put in the air conditioners, or what they're being used as heaters right now, there was a big hole up there because that's originally in the middle there, or not to the middle, but more to the right is where we were going to put the air conditioner. But the air conditioning man told us he had to put it over here. So we had to fill that hole in yesterday and patch that, and today Tim will sand that. We are getting ready to paint this doorway that goes into the kitchen, and we've mixed up our own chalk paint. Now, to make chalk paint according to the recipe on YouTube, you mix it with your paint with plaster of Paris. They don't have plaster of Paris here in Georgia, so we're using two things to make ours. Gypsum plaster and, what's the other?
Like a sand finishing plaster.
And a sand finishing plaster.
Now, gypsum plaster is plaster of Paris. They are supposedly the same.
Okay.
But it's a different formula here. We got to buy a big bag.
And right now it's kind of thin.
That's actually not bad.
Is it hardening up some?
Yeah, I mean, I just had to mix it up pretty well.
Okay. We're doing all our trim and doors in this gray. So we're starting by cleaning the door frames off. We used a sanding block, and now we're just wiping them down to get the dust off. I want to show you what we started yesterday on the doorways. I put a second coat over here of the gray. Nino came up here with the floor guy who's going to make our wood floors. He told us the wood that we have in here now in the bedroom, in the living room, dining room is a fir. He called back and said he was not able to get a match for that. So we'll go on a little trip to Sachet and we'll see what they have there. So we are at the place to look at wood flooring. The guy drove us out here. We don't even know his name, but we're out here in Sachet waiting for someone to show up and open the warehouse, I guess, so we can look at the wood. This is truly an experience. I guess we're inside of a mill to choose.
Do you see a preference?
Do I see a preference? Here's our wood.
What type you like? I call Nino here too.
To be honest, it's kind of dark in here, so I can't tell what's what.
Let's see. If he tells us Solari, then we'll know. I'm thinking this is probably going to be about as close as you're going to get.
What do you think that is?
Квадрат, сколько квадрат?
So the man's talking to Nino right now, so we can get it translated.
რა ვიცი თორე რომელსაც იტყვის კაცო.
These are our choices here.
45 არ არის პარკეტი, 47 არის, ფართი არის
Kind of
ცოტა.
dark and hard to see,
ხო და.
but
არის ცოტა დიდები 55-ზე.
57-ზე.
57 არის 6-ზე. ხო აგერ არის ხო ნახულობს, მაგრამ არის რაფერიც 2 საათში დაამზადებს უეცად.
Так, и вот там гибнет.
okay, so I think we've picked out, it's very pretty. Of course, we will be staining this. I don't know why the camera is doing this. It's got a green light on it. I hope it doesn't show up. I don't know how to get it off. Maybe the light in here. But we've picked, and he's going to come back the day after tomorrow, and
He's gonna deliver it.
he's going to deliver our wood the day after tomorrow. So how many square meters are we going to have?
16.
We're going to have 16 square meters delivered. And that'll do the fitness room and the kitchen. And then later he will refinish the other floors to match the ones that he makes. So this is our guy from the mill, and he's the one, he doesn't speak English, but Nino was able to translate everything.
Stanchi, Italia.
Italia. Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of like, this one's a little different, but it's,
Georgia. No.
no.
They don't have it in Georgia. No. This is where he works. Very nice. But now he knows that we have a parquet, right?
Yes, yes, he's gonna do parquet and go this way. So I get tempted to do it all. But that is pretty, that wouldn't be bad.
But could we afford that? To do all the floors?
Meters we got.
I don't know. We have a delivery today. This is our
Odstatica.
flooring.
1, 2, 3. Odstatica.
We've determined that we think it's birch. We're not really sure. Some things just don't translate. But we like it anyway. Today, the cabinet maker that is making our kitchen cabinets has brought the doors that he made, and he's going to install them today. These doors, my understanding is that they're made out of chestnut. These are really beautiful. Solid wood doors. There's 2 of them. One will go into the fitness room, and the other will go to the back bathroom. They are really beautiful wood. This one goes to the kitchen, between the kitchen and the fitness room. And this one will go to the back. The doors, the original doors to this house are really heavy, and they're double doors, and they're very tall. You know, all the doorways in here
This one's
are
about
very tall.
8 inches shorter than our doors to the house.
Okay.
Because he could only build them to 270,
Yeah.
he couldn't build them to 280.
We were unable to get doors as tall as the other doors that we have, but I didn't want them too small because then it would have looked odd with the rest of the house. So we got them as big as we could have them made, and they're really nice. And now we get the doors installed. We went out to his shop where he makes the cabinets and the doors, and we saw his work in Sacheti. Oh, I see. He needs, we should have brought that sample flooring. I think he needs it so he can see if it's going to fit underneath. Seeing if where the door is going to hit.
Probably be the easiest way is slice that down and take it out. Hammer?
Stool.
Stool. I got ladders. I made a stool, hang on.
He's having to cut some of the sheetrock out to make the door fit. So he got the frame in after cutting out some of the wallboard. We're just admiring the new bathroom door. It's so pretty. You can really see the grain of the wood. It's beautiful. Sorry about the lighting. Just right now got a bulb hanging out of the ceiling, but it is gorgeous. And Tim and I were just talking about, I wonder where he got his skills. We haven't seen the cabinets yet, and I'm hoping they turn out as well as these doors did. So he'll bring those after the floor man puts in these floors. We're having floors built in here, and after he does those, 2 doors were $600 US to have made.
Right, but one's like a 8-foot door, and the other's, like a 7-foot.
Okay, this frame went up a little easier. We didn't have to cut out any sheetrock. That's good. So he got the new door from the kitchen to the fitness room up. That looks good. When he's finished in here, we're supposed to have Dito come back and finish the tile work, because they didn't grout the tile yet, and there's still tile in the back bath. We still have some tile on the back bath to do.
Because they had to butt up against the door, so they had to wait for the door.
We had to get the door in before they could finish the tile. It's very strategic how things are lined up, the jobs that we line up. Tile. Now he's going to put the door handles on. There's the handle of the first door. I guess that hole below is for a lock, or keyhole rather. Oh, they even smell like real wood. I'm so impressed by the craftsmanship that some of these people have. It's incredible. And I'm so impressed, because you could never afford to do this in the States. Never afford to have all wood doors made, cabinets and flooring. Now that knob is on, and he's going to put the keyhole and lock. And it's starting to look like a home in here. We actually have doors up. I really like these doors. They're raised panel and they look really nice. Now Tomas will be coming in a few days to put our light fixtures up and our plugs in. And Dito will be coming back to do the tiling, finish the tiling here. He'll be grouting and finishing the tile on the back. And then after they finish, well, the floor man will come in. And we have decided to do all these floors in new flooring. We had new flooring made for not only these 2 rooms, but the bedroom and the living room, dining room area. We had all new flooring made. And that's what was delivered the other day. We've got all our flooring, and the floor guy told us this would have to sit for 5 days before he could start working on the floors. It has to cure or something to do with temperature. Humidity. Moisture in the wood. It has to dry out.
Yes, naturally, so it doesn't work out on you.
Well, that's good. So we'll have all that done, and we are getting there. Now, when we move in, we won't have, baseboards in yet, and we won't have crown molding up yet, but it'll be livable. Mainly, we want to get out of that other apartment and live here so we don't have to pay rent. And we'll be saving money once we move in, and we'll be able to get those finishing touches on the house like we want. These look so good. So happy with our new doors. It's not focusing right. Thank you for joining me. Tune in next time when we'll be showing you the installation of our wood floors and our cabinet installation.